In this video series, we're covering 10 of the most notorious Japanese underworld figures who were either members of the Yakuza themselves, the Mafia, or had extremely close ties to the organization. 9. Tokutaro Takayama. Much has been written about the Yakuza, and how many of its members are rejects or outcasts from society. Because Japan is a very insular and discriminating nation, a considerable percentage of Yakuza members are not fully Japanese, having been cast out of society for reasons of their ethnicity. One of the largest ethnic groups to suffer this exclusion is Korean people. The head of the Kyoto-based Eizuko Tetsukai gang, Tokutaro Takayama, knew about this firsthand. Being Korean himself, at a young age, his parents abandoned him when they returned from Japan to their native South Korea without him. "I had no choice but to join the Japanese gangster world," stated Takayama. This is because segregated people at that time had no other way to survive in Japan, he claimed. Takayama made a name for himself by giving interviews to magazines and newspapers in which he defended the Yakuza's Ninkyo Code of Honor. This code outlines the organization's Robin Hood-like mission to help the poor by extracting money and concessions from the rich and powerful. "We never killed anyone without good reason," stated Takayama. "I strongly believed Ninkyo must help the people," said Takayama. "This was my job." When the Japanese government cracked down on the Yakuza with new regulations in 1992, Takayama published a book discussing the legislation and publicly campaigned against it. Ultimately, he filed a lawsuit to fight the government bureaucracy. But in 1995, his lawsuit was thrown out in district court. In 1997, Takayama retired from the gangster life. He passed away not long afterward, in 2003. Click on the next videos in this series to hear more about diabolical Yakuza groups and other infamous gangsters in Japan and elsewhere.